Power looks invincible until it isn't. Governments rise, leaders boast, and systems claim stability. But then, suddenly, everything collapses. Nepal's recent crisis is not just a political drama, it's a reminder of one of life's hardest truths: nothing lasts forever. Especially power without principles. History repeats itself. Kings, emperors, dictators, and even democratic leaders, they all believed they would last. Yet every empire, every government, every leader eventually falls. Why? Because power is not permanent. It is borrowed from the people, and when that trust is broken, collapse is inevitable. Nepal's political crisis is proof of this fragile truth. Leaders fought for chairs but forgot the people. They spoke of unity but acted with division. They promised service but practiced corruption. And the result? Another government fell. Another reminder that power without integrity is like a house built on sand, it cannot stand. What destroys nations is rarely outside enemies. It is the corruption within. Corruption does not always come in the form of stolen money. Sometimes, it is the corruption of values. Greed replacing service, ego replacing humility, selfishness replacing responsibility. In Nepal, this corruption manifested as endless political games, leaders switching sides, forming and breaking alliances, treating the nation as a personal playground. And when leaders play with power, it is always the people who suffer. Jobs disappear. Inflation rises. Young people leave the country. Not because they want to, but because they must. This is the price of corruption. This is the cost of broken leadership. Think of power as water held in your hands. If you try to grip it tightly with greed and arrogance, it slips away. But if you hold it gently, with responsibility, it can quench the thirst of millions. Leaders fall because they forget this. They think chairs make them powerful. They think positions make them untouchable. But in truth, power is only as strong as the trust of the people. Lose that trust, and no law, no army, no wealth can protect you. Nepal is not the first to face this lesson. Every nation has. And every individual, too. Even in our personal lives, when we abuse authority, whether as parents, teachers, bosses, or even friends, we eventually lose respect. Power without respect is hollow. So what do we learn from Nepal's crisis? Nothing is permanent. Not governments, not wealth, not status. Power reveals character. When someone gains authority, their true nature is exposed. Corruption always backfires. It may give temporary gains, but it guarantees long-term collapse. Real power is service. The only leaders who are remembered with honor are those who gave, not those who took. You might say, but I'm not a politician. Why does this matter to me? The truth is, leadership is not limited to politics. Every one of us is a leader in some form. You may lead your family. You may lead your friends. You may lead yourself. And the same principles apply. If you lead with arrogance, you will fall. If you lead with greed, you will lose. If you lead with integrity, you will inspire. The downfall of governments is a mirror for us. Are we living with integrity? Or are we corrupt in small ways, cutting corners, lying, breaking promises? Are we serving others, or only ourselves? Are we building trust, or breaking it? But here is the good news: collapse is not the end. Sometimes, collapse is the beginning. For Nepal, this crisis could become a turning point. A wake-up call for leaders to change. And for citizens to demand better. A reminder that power belongs to the people, not the politicians. For us as individuals, failure and struggle can also become turning points. Every time we stumble, we are given a choice: stay down or rise stronger. The fall of Nepal's government is not just a story about politics. It is a story about life. Power does not last. Greed destroys. Integrity builds. Service inspires. And the hardest truth: victory is not measured by how long you hold power, but by how many lives you uplift while you have it. So let this crisis remind us: power is temporary. Legacy is forever. Choose wisely.